In this video, I'm going to be ranking every single NBA playoff spotlight Sims card in NBA 2K25 My Team on a tier list here ranging from S that does go down to D tier, and we have all 30 of the so far NBA playoff spotlight Sims cards, obviously ranging from the pink diamonds to the Galaxy Opals to the Dark Matters, and of course the two new 100 overall cards in 100 overall J-Dub and 100 overall Miles Turner as well. And we'll be ranking every single card here on this tier list of who I think are the best cards from the Spotlight Sims. And yes, there's 30 of these cards. We'll be ranking every single one, including all of the pink diamonds. But starting off with 100 overall Miles Turner, easily the best card so far that we've gotten. Now we're going to be getting a free invincible when the NBA Finals is over, and I'm assuming it's going to be Finals MVP. So I think it'll probably be Shea, maybe Halliburton if the Pacers were to win. Could be Siakam as well, depending who has the better NBA Finals. But I think on the Thunder side, if they go ahead and win, it's going to most likely be Shea, and that card's going to be obviously the best playoffs card. But for now, Miles Turner is seriously amazing at the power forward position. 6'11" at power forward, 7'4" wingspan, obviously the perfect stats and badges. But the thing about this Miles Turner card is look at the SIGs they gave him. The best behind the back in the game, arguably the best escape in the game, a good size up, and the best dribble style with the Pro 2 fade, and he already has a good jump shot. So I mean, this card ridiculously good at the power forward spot, even for a free card. I mean, you know, he's one of the best, if not the best, free cards in this entire game, but also he's seriously one of the best power forwards in this entire game, just with his SIGs, his jump shot, and his defensive ability. Obviously the S tier, obviously going to be an S tier when it comes to ranking every playoffs card. Now talking about Rudy Gobert, I feel like in the grand scheme of things, he's probably also S tier. Now, is he anywhere as good as Miles Turner? No, but he's more of a center card, and I would say he's the better defender. He's 7'1" with a 7'8" wingspan. His player model is huge in game, and he gets great defensive stops and great defensive animations. But the thing about this card is his jump shot can be very inconsistent at times, and it's just not a great jump shot. So I think for that reason, he's S. He's still S tier, but I don't think he's like as good as Miles Turner when it comes to these playoffs cards. Now, LeBron, I feel like is B, just because I know he's a pink diamond, but he's okay. You know, for a pink diamond, he's probably one of the best pink diamonds in this game when it comes to the Spotlight Sim cards. Dark Matter, Pascal Siakam, another easy S tier. I mean, this card can do it all, right? He's a really good defensive small forward, but he's got a good jump shot. He's got good dribble SIGs. I know they gave him Garland dribble style, so they did help improve his SIGs. I believe he has Pro 2 fade, but I can go ahead and quickly check that here and see if he does have Pro 2. But I believe they gave him Pro 2, 6'8" at small forward, 7'3" wingspan. He doesn't have Pro 2, he's his own fade, but he's got Kemba escape, he's got Garland dribble style. Even the Tim Hardaway size up is not that bad. But Pascal Siakam, a really good all-around small forward, feels like he can do everything good at the small forward position. Talking about Pink Diamond Shea, I mean, realistically, I guess he's B tier, because again, you have to remember there's some very bad cards when it comes to this tier list, when it comes to the pink diamonds, but I would say Galaxy Opal Mikal Bridges, he's going to be an A. I don't think he's quite S tier. He's not on the same ranking as an OG Anunoby, who we'll talk about here in a second, or Pascal Siakam, or Rudy Gobert, or Miles Turner, but Mikal Bridges is good. He's a good two-way shooting guard. He plays good defense on the perimeter. He has a nice catch and shoot jump shot. He's going to be an A tier 100% when it comes to these playoff cards. Now, Jalen Green, I feel like he's C tier. He's not one of the worst ones in this entire game. He's not one of the worst pink diamonds, but he's definitely on the lower half and lower end in my personal opinion. Only 6'4" point guard, not a great defender, and the jump shot's okay at best. Now 100 overall Jalen Williams, J-Dub, of course, he's going to be an S tier alongside Miles Turner. The two best cards, I would say, in my personal opinion, when it comes to these playoff cards. I mean, he is not as good as Miles Turner, but he is really good at the shooting guard position. Yes, he's only 6'5", but he does have a 7'2" wingspan. His defense is unbelievable in game. His jump shot's really good, Pro 2 fade, and then has almost the best dribble SIGs in this game besides the behind the back, which yes does matter a lot. The behind the back is one of the best movement SIGs and one of the best SIGs for creating space in this game, and it's very vital to have on a card, but everything else is perfect. Garland dribble style, Steve Francis size up with the Curry escape. I mean, this card is ridiculously good when it comes to the movement. His defense is really good, and of course that catch and shoot jump shot is top tier. So of course 100 overall J-Dub is going to be in that S tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond Jokic, that's where I feel like we're going D tier. I would take Jalen Green over Jokic because you take a look at this Nikola Jokic card, 6'11" at power forward, 7'3" wingspan, has 79 speed, 79 agility, can't play defense to save his life. You know, he's not going to have a good jump shot in game with his release on normal timing. His SIGs aren't good. His fade is, I guess, can be good at times, but realistically, he's one of the worst pink diamonds in this playoff set, and I do think he's one of the worst playoffs card, going to be in the D tier category. Now, Jamal Murray, just because he's a Galaxy Opal, I feel like he could be in A, but realistically, he's not that amazing. I know he's probably better than LeBron, he's probably better than Shea, but I don't think he's an A tier card. I do think there's quite a bit better of Galaxy Opals in my personal opinion. Kawhi, I'm going to say, is also in B tier. He's a really good defender still because of his motion style, because of those defensive animations that Kawhi gets. He still can be a really good defender with a decent jump shot, even on his pink diamond card. Dark Matter OG Anunoby has to be an S tier. I mean, it's a very obvious selection, but he is genuinely one of the best playoff cards in this game. He's better than Mikal Bridges. He's pretty much just a better Mikal. That's the best way to describe it. He's got a better jump shot, better stats and badges wise, and I do believe he's got a little bit better of movement as well at the shooting guard position. Talking about Derek White, I feel like you go high A tier for Derek White, probably the best card in A. I just don't want to have too many cards in S, and to me, I feel like we're going to have another Dark Matter in S tier category, so I think the Galaxy Opals are most likely going to be an A. I don't think maybe one of them will be as good as the Dark Matters, but I do think you have to go Derek White in the very high A tier category. Anthony Edwards, again, one of the worst playoff cards on this list. He's just not good. 6'4" at shooting guard, not a good jump shot. He's just honestly not that good. Now, Dark Matter Caruso, one of the best playoff cards. I would say he's the best Dark Matter and the third best in the entire set. Obviously, Miles Turner 1, J-Dub 2. I would say Caruso's number 3. Really good defensive point guard. Only 6'5", but that's a decent height. And he's a really good defensive card. He's got good sigs. They gave him Garland triple style. I believe they gave him a good escape. I know he's got a good jump shot. And yeah, Caruso just plays extremely good in game. He's always really good at getting to the basket, at being a slashing point guard. Now, Pink Diamond Curry, I mean, not great. You can maybe go C tier. I'm going to realistically go D for Pink Diamond Curry. Galaxy Opal J-Dub, or sorry, not J-Dub, Galaxy Opal JD McDaniels is probably the one Galaxy Opal that I feel like you could consider putting in S tier, just because of the defense this card provides. His player model is really good. I like his jump shot in the catch and shoot, but the defense that Jalen McDaniels provides is really, really good. So I'm going to go Jalen McDaniels, or I call him Jaden McDaniels. I do think is going to be an S. Darius Garland, he does have good sigs. His jump shot's pretty good. We'll go Garland in C tier. Moses Moody, he's solid. Again, not a great card compared to the Dark Matters, 100 overalls, and even Jaden McDaniels, but he's good. He's a solid defender. You know, he's got a decent jump shot. He's a bit undersized at shooting guard, but I think he's definitely solid at the shooting guard position. Porzingis might sound like he'd be really good, even for a Pink Diamond card, because his Pink Diamond in the Swish set is really good, but this Pink Diamond has 35 speed, 35 agility. You're not able to use this card. He's going to be in D tier. Jalen Brunson's also going to be in D tier. I think Lou Dort's underrated. Lou Dort's a good point guard. He's basically a worse Caruso. You know, his defense is almost as good and probably even on the same level as Caruso, but I don't think his jump shot's as good. And he could use some better sigs, but I do think Dort is very good and underrated at the point guard position. Tyrese Halliburton, I mean, he's not great either, probably D tier in my personal opinion. Pink Diamond Giannis going to be in B, on the same ranking as Giannis, or sorry, on the same ranking as LeBron. I mean, both these cards, they play better than their stats and their badges might suggest. They're actually not bad cards in this game if you're a newer player. Now, talking about Galaxy Opal Aaron Nesmith, he feels like another A tier card, another good defender with a good jump shot. I do think he's solid at the shooting guard position. Cade, I guess you could go C, maybe B. I'm going to go probably Cade and B, I guess, alongside Shea. Paulo, going to also be in B tier. Ty Jerome, this is a card I could consider in S, just because, you know, his sigs are really good, but that jump shot's not great. I'm going to go Ty Jerome in the high A tier category. Bam's going to be in C tier, and then I think Ja is also going to be in that C tier category. So in my opinion, guys, these are going to be me ranking every single NBA playoff Spotlight Sims card right now in the game, obviously from the 100 overalls down to the pink diamonds. But let me know what you guys think about my tier list below, and let me know, have you guys been grinding your playoff Spotlight Sims? Have you guys gotten the 100 overalls, you know, J-Dub and also Miles Turner? And let me know what you guys think about my list, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.